First of all, I'm here with Montgomery Quarterback Brock Bolfing to help preview the 2021 upcoming season. Brock, first question I want to ask, just kind of started off on a lighter foot with just kind of your personal journey. What has your recruiting process been like so far, and are you talking to any schools that you're really interested in at this point in time?
I've talked to a lot of the some of the Southland and WAC schools. Those have been the majority of who I've talked to. I've talked to people at every level. I have a couple of D3 offers from Howard Payne and East Texas Baptist. So that's always good, and just looking to play football at the highest level.
Absolutely. And I know you had a great chance to showcase a lot of what you can do and your talent against some really good teams last season. I mean, you guys played in a highly competitive district, finished second in that district, but you guys went up against teams like Huntsville, Crosby, who made it to a state championship, and you guys scored a lot of points in that game. You played Fort Bend Marshall, 2 straight state championship games prior to last season. How does that kind of prepare you as a team, facing all that top-end talent and then returning talent such as yourself this year? How does that experience playing those teams get you ready for a potential deep playoff run?
Yes, so I mean, it helps a lot, obviously. We lost 3 games last year by 8 or less points. We lost to Crosby by 3, lost to Huntsville by 8. So we're right there. We're on the verge of being district champions and being better, like making it deeper in the playoffs. And against Fort Bend Marshall, we didn't have our best receiver in that game, but obviously that competition that you play, you're not going to lose that, and you're gonna know how to play in the moment. So those big moments you know how to play in them, and hopefully we can overcome that mountain and to go win the district championship this year.
Absolutely. And you guys, I mean, you still scored 28 points on Marshall, which and that is the cream of the crop in Texas, really, in terms of program over there. So it's still very impressive to go and play like you guys did against them, even shorthanded. And I'm sure as the quarterback, a lot of that gets attributed to you. How would you describe your playing style?
I'm going to sit in the pocket and throw the ball around a little bit. I can escape with my feet, but more of just, sling it around a little bit, get it to the playmakers and let them go do their work.
Absolutely. Another question to ask here is so obviously you're great on the field. What kind of, person are you off the field, and then specifically also off the football field? Do you play any other sports?
Yeah, I was on the basketball team this past year. I played baseball my freshman year, and so thinking about maybe playing baseball again this coming year. But yeah, I do it all. I golf a little bit just for fun, just for the fun of it. I've always enjoyed it, so yeah, that's awesome. Just kind of getting that experience in all these different sports. Sports are great. There's really nothing like sports, and especially your senior year, being able to compete for your school in so many different things is really cool. Forgot where I was going to go next. Sorry, those questions here. So kind of sticking with the theme of your senior season, what are some of your own just personal goals for this season, and as well as kind of just your goals as a team? Yeah, so I mean, a personal goal of mine since I've been in high school is to throw for 3,000 yards in a season and 30 touchdowns. Obviously, that's in a 10 game season, that's a lot, but hopefully that gets expanded out with like maybe 14 and hopefully obviously 16 games. That's what you'd love to do, but yeah, 3,000 yards and 30 touchdowns has always been one of my goals. And then as a team, just to continue to compete well and be one of those top teams in the district where you get a chance to make a deep playoff run and hopefully be district champs, and then just continue to win championships along in the playoffs.
And just refresh me a little bit real quick. I know obviously you were starter last year, but did you start as a sophomore, or was last year your first full year as a starter?
So I started my freshman year.
Wow. Okay, so you've got a lot of experience doing this. And I guess the good news with that is I know there's a lot of quarterbacks that don't start until their junior year. Kind of going back to normal post-COVID, are you looking forward to, obviously, you have that experience from 2018, 19, your freshman and sophomore years of what a normal season is like, but how much are you looking forward to getting back to that normal after a very weird year last year?
Yeah, it definitely was a weird year. The games actually weren't too bad. It was kind of the weather died down a little bit. It wasn't too hot, but yeah, I mean, obviously playing in the fall is just awesome, and it's always those other 2 seasons were great as long as last year, and it's always a good time. Excited to get back out there and compete.
Of course, and being a 4-year starter is very impressive. Heading into your senior season, is there any maybe player or I guess even a coach, but that you're just really looking forward to spending your senior season with, kind of one last ride at Montgomery?
Yeah, so obviously everybody in the program obviously can't wait to see what we can do this one last year for me, and obviously, but our running back Jalen Washington, he's been with me for 4 years as well, so it's obviously gonna be fun to close out a great campaign at Montgomery High School with him, and it's always he's been by my side this for 6 years, since junior high, so it's always been fun to play with him and just have a little 1-2 punch in the backfield.